All right, good morning. This is Kevin Duclairon, and I have to take a minute here to set up. Today is Monday. Today is Monday, March 16th, 2015, and we are right now standing at the corner of Salmon and 3rd Avenue, and I am in front of the, the Mark Hatfield United States Courthouse, which is what it says right up there. You see it? All right. This is what it says: the United States Courthouse, Mark Hatfield Building, and I guess it was built in 1997. And the name that's on there, right there, is President Clinton's name, right there. William Jefferson Clinton, 1997. President. That's when it was built. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Yesterday, there was a festival in the city, and the festival, I'm going to show you. I'm going to lift this up. You can see it in the sign up there. It's the Portland St. Patrick Irish Festival, and it took place from March 15th, and I guess it's still going on until tomorrow. Today's the 16th, so it's probably still going on in the city somewhere. But something interesting, God gave me an opportunity yesterday to talk to the people, because they came out and there were joggers jogging all over the city. It's sort of like a marathon. They had about 5 to 10 mile run, and I got the opportunity to preach the gospel to the people. This right here, when you look at the end on Salmon, that's the end of the line around the corner over there. The people came down this way, and there was, I don't know how many. I mean, countless. They just kept on coming. But God gave me an opportunity to preach the gospel to them. The only thing that I had with me, because I wasn't expecting them, was this. Here, see where the pole is, and see where the seat is. This thing right here is basically, I have these two cups. And look at what the cups say. The cup said, Jesus saves. And right here it says, Jesus save. And I had coffee in one of them, and I didn't have anything else in the other one, but I used it. I had just come out of the Pearl Church on Sunday morning, and the pastor had preached a message on the Psalms 88, and I spoke to one of the brothers afterward about the difference between the church and community and what was going on, and why I couldn't live in the Pearl District and this apartment complex that I had put in an application in, and then coming out, I thought for sure, the whole thing had completed. But when I came out, they were still going. They were still jogging around the area. So I thought, okay, well, maybe the Lord wants me to preach the gospel to them. I started talking to them about our sufficiency in Christ and the fact that Jesus saves, and walked with them from the Pearl District all the way to over here. It was a long walk, and a good opportunity to share the gospel with them, just telling them that Jesus loved them, and opened up my arms to them, that this is what God wanted for them to know, is that from the least to the greatest, from the oldest to the youngest, that God wanted them to be saved. And this, at one point or another, all of this is going to be lost. All of this is going to be gone. This entire sin is going to be left behind. And, what's going to happen then, right? When we leave all this behind, where are we going? Where are we going in eternity? When we leave the body behind, when we leave the cars and the buildings and the trucks and everything, the money, where are we going? And then I came over here and gave them a message. So this is where the message took place, with them coming down here. So the security's coming, so I'm not sure if he's going to ask me to leave or not. But in any case, the Lord gave me the opportunity to share with the people for a little bit, and after that, somebody on my way over here down the hill, somebody gave me a 20, and I took the $20 bill and went to, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, but that building up there, way up there, yeah. Went to the Portland Grill. It's like 30 floors up, and the Lord blessed, and I was able to get a meal out of the entire thing, and they gave me this. Where is it here? They gave me a card for membership, but I haven't even filled it out yet. So this was my reward. I went up there and had a cheeseburger, and then went over to the Clackamas Mall and watched a movie with the same $20 bill. But for some reason or another, they turned off the mall turned off the movie, and the entire mall just came to basically a close. All the movie theaters, all the stores, everything was just closed down. I'm not exactly sure what had taken place or what caused the mall to close down, but I think they were having an outage of some sort. But it was very interesting day yesterday that God gave me the opportunity to share the gospel with many Scottish Irish people. I remember years ago I had a friend named Tom Sullivan who I believe I had offended. And God forgive me for having offended him and his family. They were Scottish Irish, and so this is an opportunity to redeem them with the gospel, giving them the complete opposite of whatever the sin was I had committed. And may God not necessarily restore the relationship, but God gave me an opportunity to give it back to the family, to the community, to the group, to the people that I had offended many years ago. In any case, I prayed for them and pray that God will continue to use this ministry here in Portland, Oregon, to encourage the churches. I encourage the churches that were the people the Christians that were in the group to share the gospel with their friends and their family and tell them of the importance of salvation and how it is needed right now. And so, this was a good opportunity to share the gospel in the city, and I hope that God continues to use me and will eventually establish a church somewhere along the West Coast, because the Lord has given me an opportunity to teach the gospel to the people. So this video here is basically a regurgitation of what has already taken place. Since my telephone was stolen a couple months ago, I haven't been able to replace it yet, and I'm still having the jitters as to whether or not I want to replace it, because if I put it somewhere to charge again, I have a feeling someone is going to eventually pick it up again. They're not really with the gospel ministry that the Lord has in the city. And so pray with me, church, that God will restore this ministry, and God will put it somewhere, establish it, so that the work could be done for the glory of His Son. And we're going to do a couple more videos, basically catching up with the church, letting them know what God has been doing. And that'll be it for the day. Keep this ministry in your prayer. All right.